I'm a natural-born leader.
Follow my lead, and I promise I'll get you there. Follow my leader, come on.
Just by looking in a man's eyes and say, look, I'm not telling you something for my benefit. I'm telling you something for the benefit of us.
We got to communicate and think mentally. Everybody got to know that there's somebody beside you that's depending on you. All right, it's up to us to go out and win this game.
I said, now I need every man to believe that in their hearts. And I don't care what goes on in this season, don't you ever turn your back on one another. Ever.
We got each other. We don't need nobody else.
If I got your back, you got my back. If I go to war, we go to war together. We're trying to be the greatest of all time, bottom line. And if that's what they put before us, let's go get it. Now, even people that don't like me got to watch me. I went into a gladiator mentality. I went into a gladiator mode. We was in grudge matches. It was pure dominance. We scored a touchdown first, game over. And it repeated. And that was the trend. If we got up on anybody, 3 points, 7 points, game over.
There's not a person on my team in 16 years that has consistently beat me to the ball every play. That ain't got nothing to do with talent. That's just got everything to do with effort. Nothing else. 15 straight years. 12 Pro Bowls later, if you want numbers. I done saw all of it. And the only thing that's kept me around is my effort. So when you put on this, all I ever knew, because I wasn't the number one recruit, I wasn't the number one linebacker, I wasn't even in the media guy. All I ever knew was effort will get me seen on tape. Effort will get me noticed to get to the league. Effort would one day take care of my mom and my kids. Effort, which is between you and you. Nobody else can give you effort. Effort is within inside, man.
I can't thank you guys for the opportunity. Let me tell you something. If tomorrow wasn't promised, what would you give for today? Forget everything else. Forget everything else. Forget that there was any sunlight left. What would you spend today thinking about? Yourself or the man that's beside you? Or the man that you know you'd give everything in your heart for? We get one opportunity in life, one chance in life to do whatever you're gonna do, to lay your foundation, to make whatever mark you're gonna make, whatever legacy you're gonna leave your legacy. And it's found through effort. Wins and losses come a dime a dozen. But effort, nobody can judge effort. Because effort is between you and you. Effort ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. So that team that think they're ready to see you, they think what they seen on film, they ain't saw what film shows. Because every day is a new day. Every moment is a new moment. So now you got to go out and show them that I'm a different creature now than I was 5 minutes ago. Because I'm for greatness. Because if you ain't for greatness, that means you okay with being mediocre. There ain't no man in here okay with being just basic. So let's do what we do. Tonight, we ain't got to worry about taking no breaks. Don't worry about taking no breaks. When you walk out on that field today, ask yourself this question.
What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Game time! What time is it? Let's go! We ready! We ready! We ready! We ready! And don't get out! And don't get out!
When I step on the field, I send one message. And this is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. Football is getting hit. That's it.
It's gonna be football now. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's hunt now. Let's hunt now. Let's go. Let's hunt. We ready. And let's go to the house. And let's go to the house.
We're talking about the Jets like we're talking about the Saints. You know, all this, how like we the Miami Heat of football. Yeah. The bottom line is you got to buckle up your chin straps. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Don't disrespect the game like that. There's too much crying from them. He's a man. They can be a hit just like us. He's a man. You already make the big money. He's a man. Don't cry when you step on the field, man. That's war out there. When I step on the field, I send one message. This is what it feels like. Oh, my bad. Your bad don't work in my world.
What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Game time. What time is it? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We ready. And let's go to the house. And let's go to the house. It's a wrap. Game over. Tonight is about each other. Tonight is about relentless football. And anything about it touch the football can get knocked out tonight. Let's do what we do best on three. 1, 2, 3.
I told you before, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. Growing up is painful. It's not easy. But that's what our program is about, in case you haven't figured it out. It ain't about the football. It ain't about scoring touchdowns. It ain't about the win streak. It's about moving you in a direction that will assist you and help you grow up. So when you can take your place out in the world and out in society and out in our community, you can be depended on. And we're going to find out if you guys can grow up or you want to remain as children. Just to clarify a little bit more about what coaches were talking about, what they're saying is there's an element missing on this team. What's missing? You know what's missing, they were talking about today. It's your heart, it's your guts, it's your belief in each other, it's your belief in the team. That's why there's that little voice in the back of your head thinking the shoe's going to drop and we're going to lose. And I think you're waiting for next week for it to happen. Everyone's talking to you saying, well, you can't win them all, and this streak is bound to go away, and you're bound to lose sooner or later, and I think you've all believed it. When it happens, you're all going to blame each other. That's what's going to happen. You're all going to blame each other. It wasn't me. I think you guys are petrified of modern day. I really do. I could see it in your faces. I could see it in your work ethic. As I watched that modern day film all this week. And that team is beatable. By this team, by more than one touchdown. But you don't believe it.
And that's really something that's going to have to change if we want to do this year and have a good season. I think we're not confident enough, especially with our linemen. You guys aren't confident in your abilities to make blocks and get downfield and hit people. And I don't see why that is. We've been working since January. Everyone on our team, we just need to find something to play for. Just have a purpose to play for, whether it's for your teammates, for our coaches. So we owe them a lot. There's no way that we're going to lose this year if we do what we need to do. And right now, we're not doing that. And that's just going to have to change tomorrow if we want to get ready for next week. So I bet you that amount of days is going to be... If I ever lost a team 2 years in a row, I want to tear somebody's head off. They've been working with their coaches all summer long on routes, on defenses, probably watching films of us. We're capable of blowing teams out. We got the talent. We worked all year for this. Now we just got to apply ourselves and just find that in your heart. Just right here in your heart. Play for your teammates.
What is it that you really believe about yourself? Do you really believe that about yourself? I'm just a dud. I can't get the job done. Someone else helped me. Someone saved me. Someone else comforted. This is an individual thing you gotta work on between now and tomorrow night. And for the rest of your life. Doesn't stop tomorrow night. You're gonna work on it till the day you die, till the day they close the casket on you. That's something you have to work on. It's something all of us have to work on. It doesn't stop when you're 46 years old. I'm 46 years old, I'm as old as your parents. Does it stop when you're that age? No. Because you have to make commitments and promises your whole life. And you have to make new ones and different ones. You have to just keep growing. This is why you're here. This is why you're doing this. This is why we take this game seriously. It's not that we keep a winning streak alive. It's to make you guys, to help you, to assist you, to try to point you in the right direction to be great people. Guys that can be depended on, guys with integrity, guys with honesty, guys that are tough, guys that are hard. That's our job. Not just to help you guys be that way, to keep trying to make ourselves that way too. We're not asking anything of you that we're not trying to do ourselves. You better get ready for this game. It's going to be a tough one. They're going to hit you too. Those guys will hit. Focus on what I'm going to tell you. I spent all weekend studying this team. What I'm going to give you are all the tendencies and things I found out about this team. This is where the ballers step out. NCS time is when the football players step forward. And all the mediocre guys kind of just fade back. And let the ballers take over. Now, which one do you want to be? Or you? Or him? Or you? You're down the stretch. You're fighting for an undefeated season. You don't want to end your season with a loss. You could lose during the season sometimes and rebound and right yourself again. You end the season on a loss, you can't right yourself. That's the end of it. You can't come back and redeem yourself. You don't want to lose these next 2 games. You want to prep as best you can and focus yourself and really go after it. We've lost games in the regular season in the past and rebounded and won the NCS titles. And that's all good. That was all okay. That means we got better. You're not gonna have any second shots from here on out. This is it.
I'm kind of, starting to get a little bit sad about leaving because I don't want to leave this team and I don't want to leave all of my friends out here. But in a way I know I have to grow up, and this is part of growing up.
I feel like I've grown up 30 years this year. It's been super hard. I've had confrontations with both of these guys sitting here. Sometimes it ain't always about chasing somebody down and trying to make them do the right thing. Sometimes you got to give a little bit. There's a lot of things like that I've learned this year, that the only way, you think you can prepare yourself so well that nothing bad can happen to you. But then, I realized this year, all that preparation is only to make you stronger when those hard times do come. The mental preparation and the hard work that you put in, that work is to prepare you and make you stronger to pull yourself back out of the hole and come back the next day or the next week and, perform better as a person and as a player.
Sometimes, I want these days to go slow. Practice to go slow. I want everything to just be going slow so I can just take it in, and just feel the love for the last time. Because I know I ain't gonna feel this nowhere else.
I was an individual up into my senior year. Junior year, I was out for personal stats, out for my own personal glory, my interceptions, my all leagues, whatever. I don't really know when the turning point was. Maybe when Matt when he had tears in his eyes, I think that might have been the turning point in my way of thinking. Like the next week would be the game. Me and Dio kind of slacking a little bit. We were better than other people because of where our talent had taken us, not really because of where our hard work was at. They were working out after practice late, and we had already came in, and G came in the locker room, he was in tears, and he just started yelling at me. He said, "You're just doing enough to get by, you're not doing enough to get better." And I was like, man, I ain't trying to hear this. And I just hurried to put my stuff in my locker and just went home. I said, man, I gotta call Matt. I gotta see what the problem was. I called up Matt. I was like, man, what was the matter? And then he just broke it all down. He said, what do you know I consider you? And I was like, no. He's like, I consider you as one of my best friends. When he said that right there, honest to God, he put me in tears. Just how much, love he had for me, and where he really held me in his heart. Kind of made me think. And from that point on, never rejected anything, always went 100% to everything. Because I just, right there, understood how much it meant to him, how much it meant to everybody, and just click right there. You get past the football stuff and really, start building relationships that you're gonna have for the rest of your life with these people.
Football is a great sport, but it's a lot better when you play with people that love you and you love them,
I have a lot of respect for this team, for San Leandro. I do. Those dudes stepped up and kicked it right off the bat last year. And everybody's going, whoa, wow, where did they come from? We're De La Salle. Some guys want to call it a curse. I say that's the blessing of De La Salle. You got to go out every week and prove it. So when you show up tomorrow, whatever it is that excites you, whatever it is that's going to get you at bring your A game and your A heart, you bring it and you do it. And I don't know what that is for each and every one of you. What is it that gets your heart swollen? Hopefully, it's going to be that last chapter in the book that you've written for yourself this year. And I'd like to call that last chapter just what Coach Edson called it. Last chapter of the book isn't the NCS 3A title or San Leandro, it's brotherhood. That's what it should be titled. Because just as he said,